Hello, this is Aobo's homework 6. So let's see the first question. For the first question, we have that x squared is minus 1, less than 1 and y is less than 1. So first we need to find a for that valid joint density function. So that means integral x and y for fxy is equal to 1, and x is from minus 1 to 1 and y is from minus 1 to 1. So after that we can calculate it and easily get that 4a equal to 1 and a equal to 1 divided 4. So for the second question, x, y, if they want to be uncorrelated, so there should have be exy is equal to ex times ey. So we calculate ex and ey separately. So first we calculate ex. So for calculating ex, we need to find fx. So for find fx, we can get fx is like for integral from minus infinity to infinity. It's fxy xy, and we can easily get at least 1/2. And for fy, the same as fx is 1/2. So after that, we can easily get that ex is integral from minus 1 to 1 x times fx dx, that is 0. And ey is the same as ex, so ey times ex should be 0. But ex times y is integral from minus 1 to 1 for x and minus 1 to 1 for y, divide dx, and is xy times this. We can easily calculate this 1 divided 9. So ex times y is not equal to ex times ey, so xy are not uncorrelated. So for x, y, and not uncorrelated, we need to calculate one more, so if x, y is independent or not. So we can get that fx, capital Fx, is from integral minus 1 to x, that is half of the x plus 1, and fyy the same, half of y plus 1. And fxy is integral from minus 1 to x and minus 1 to 1, and like this. We can calculate it like this. So we can easily find that fxy is not equal to fx times fy, so x and y are not independent. So for the fourth question, find the joint density function of x squared and y squared. So we can use it like z is equal to x squared and w is equal to y squared, and you can get that x is equal to minus and plus or minus z of z, and the y is like this. So we can easily find that for rows, the xy 1y like this, x2 y2 x3 like 3, and x4 y4. So we can get that jxy like this, and easily get that 4x is 4xy. So if zw we can easily find that it is like 4 rows added together, that is like this, and zw is like this 4, and so we can get then the fx square y square, it means zw is 1 divided 4xy. And we want to prove or disprove the x squared and y squared if they are independent. So we can do this like fx square x squared is like this. So we can really get that calculated. It is 1 divided 2x. And the same time, fy squared y squared is 1 divided 2y. So after calculating it, we can get that fx squared y squared is equal to fx squared times y squared is like this. So x squared and y squared are independent. For the second question, is, so first we want to find a. So we let x is equal to r times cosine theta and y is r times sine theta. So we can get that x squared plus y squared is equal to r squared and less than or equal to 1. So we do the integral for both x and y. So we instead of x is equal to this and y is equal to this, and we can get that do the integral like this. So because it's a valid joint density function, so this is equal to 1. So for this equal to 1, and we can easily find that all of this equal to 1, and we can get that a is equal to 1 divided pi. For the second question, we need to find this e. So e is like ex is like this, from integral from -1 to 1, and for y and dx for y, and the x is from the y is from -1 divided 1 minus x_5, and like this. And we can easily find that ex calculated after, because it's even function and x is from -1 to 1, so we can easily find ex is 0. And the ey is the same like this one, is equal, instead of its sign, so ey is also 0. So we can get that fxx is like this, and we can easily get that it's like this, and fyy the same, instead of x is equal to y. So, and we can get that fxy is equal to fxy divided fy. So that is equal to this, because we can find that fxy divided fy like this, and fyx is equal to this. So we can get that exy is equal to x times fxy, and is equal to integral from this one to this one, and we can get that integral from this one to of this one, and we can get that is, of course, is 0. And the same eyx is also 0. So for the last question, so okay, so exy is also from -infinity to infinity, xy, x times y, fxy. So we can get that is also 0. For the third question, if they are uncorrelated, because ex times y is equal to 0, and you can get ex and ey, ex and ey is also 0. So they are equal to 0. So x, y are uncorrelated. That's all about the homework 6. Thank you.